Okay, right now I'm gonna do a video of comparing these two bikes, like the advantages and disadvantages of each of these electric and gas powered bikes. Well, the advantage of these gas powered bikes, it's a lot cheaper to get one of these, or it's a lot cheaper to have one of these, and plus you get unlimited range. Like you could go, like as long as you're near a gas station and you have your oil can on you, your 2-cycle oil, as long as you have those, you'll get unlimited range. You know, you don't have to worry about being out of gas or anything, or no power, out of power. You know, like the unlimited range. And then the other thing that's an advantage too is that you get more speed. You know, like it can go 30 miles an hour. It can go past 20 like easy. Hills are no problem. Like you could go up the hills without pedaling. It's more power, more speed, evidently. But the thing that's bad about these though is that a lot of maintenance. There's a lot of maintenance. You're constantly fixing it, or you're constantly maintaining the thing. Like, yeah, you're constantly making adjustments. You know, these are high maintenance, I tell you. And the other disadvantage is that you have to spend money to buy the oil for this, and then the gas. You have to put the gas in the oil and everything. That's a little money, although it's not expensive, but still you have to put money to run it. And then the other thing that's a disadvantage is the legal aspects of it. You know, like the law. You know, like these may be considered illegal. These are, I would say that they are considered illegal to use, basically. But I mean, it's illegal if you're gonna pass 20 miles an hour on these. Well, anyway, and then the problem with that aspect is the fact that, you know, you might have cops that might question you. So if it's something that we don't want, then that's the thing not to do, you know. Now about these electric bikes, the things that's good about these is that this one's more simpler to operate. It's more simple to operate because it's just like, I mean, you don't need to do the clutch, you know, like on that bike. The other disadvantage of that one too is that it's more trickier to operate too. That's another disadvantage. But with this one though, this one's more simpler to operate. You know, you don't have to do any clutches or anything. And then this is 100% legal. 100% no worries about cops, nothing, you know, no worries about the legal aspects of it, like go to bike lanes, no problems, or you can go to the bike trails, no problem. With this, you know, not so much. Well, if you go on the bike trails or the bike lane, then you have to ride it as a regular bike. But I mean, don't try to use that in the bike trails, because they might get on you for it. Well, anyway, so the legal aspects, I mean, it's 100% legal, like no worries about cops getting on you or anything. And it's more simpler to operate, and it's more easier. I mean, what is it? Well, more simpler to operate. And plus it's quieter, you know, that you don't hear any noise. You hear nothing, not like this. That's another thing that's a disadvantage of this too. You get noise. But I mean, this one's quiet. It's a quiet runner. But the disadvantage of these electric bikes though is that the big one is limited range. You know, like when you run out of juice, then you have to charge it. You gotta charge it, and it takes 5 hours to charge the battery. So when you run out of your juice, you're out of luck for the next 5 hours. And you don't want to use this to go far, unless you only want to use this to go no more than like 20 miles. Like say no more than 20 miles round trip. Unless you don't care about pedaling the rest of the way. But I mean, you have very limited range before you run out of batteries, and then it takes 5 hours to charge it. You know, that's the thing. You know, that's a big disadvantage of these. And then another disadvantage is that it costs a lot more money to buy these bikes than it does of these. cost a lot more to buy than to buy those. So those are some of the disadvantages that I would have to say about the electric bike. So it's just I mean, so basically the advantage of this is more speed, more range, unlimited range for the gas, and it's a lot cheaper to get one of these. For this one, the advantage is that it's fully legal, no worries about the legal aspects of it, and it's quieter and it's more simpler to operate. But the disadvantage of this are the legal aspects and the high maintenance clutch, or the high maintenance on this involved. And then plus, what else did I say? I know the legal aspects and the high maintenance involved in this. And then the gas, you gotta pay for the gas. You gotta buy the gas and the oil for this. And then with this, the disadvantage is it's a lot more expensive to buy. It's a lot more expensive to do these, and then you got very limited range, you know. I mean, it's kind of impractical to use it for long distances, you know. It's impractical. It's only good for 20 miles round trip. That's it. This, we could go unlimited round trip, sort of, so to speak, you know. So that's what I have to say about comparing the two bikes, electric and the gas powered. So you just go with what you think is best. But for myself, I have both. So, but for me, I mean, if I was gonna say, like when it comes to which bike I want to use, sometimes I like to use this one because I don't want to be worrying about running out of power, you know. Like I want to be able to go far and not have to worry about, like, if I run out of power, then I can simply get the gas. But with this, once I run out of power, that's it for the day, basically. I mean, unless I want to ride it as a regular bike. But, you know, if I want to ride on the bike trails, or if I want to use it as a regular bike, this is the bike that I like to use. But if I want to use it on the bike trails, this is the one to use. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. Okay.